Welcome to another episode of the Juice TV. I'm your host, Nicole, once again. We are live at the Hotel Roslyn Stage in downtown Baltimore. So tonight's episode has probably been the most anticipated episode, not just because of the topic, but because of who I have on stage with me. The last episode was the men versus women discussion, which prompted a lot of commentary from all of the guys apparently. So what I decided to do was make this show all about the guys. So, so what I'm gonna do is ask a couple questions that I'm sure a lot of us women would like to know. So instead of us just assuming we know how men think and what they think, they're gonna tell us. So let me introduce the panel that I have with me. Far right we have Antoine, who is a married father of two, who will be married 18 years next month. And he's also the host of Baltimore Flavor Radio, which you can catch on Fridays at 9 o'clock. To my immediate right, I have Linwood, Mr. Fresh to Death today. Linwood is a hardworking father of three. He's one of my best friends. He's what you would call a smooth operator. And he's a married ladies man. And we're gonna leave it at that. Then I have Mr. Unfiltered himself, Chris, aka SA, and he's just dating, living life. Like that's all he has. And then we have probably the most anticipated guest, Darnell, which is one of my best friends for 14 years. He's from Baltimore, moved to Texas, and came here. He's a father of two. He was married and was divorced, so his commentary would be definitely interesting in itself.
Don't do it.
And then, of course, I have an audience full of men and women who I'm sure will participate, so I welcome you all to the show as well. So thank you for coming out. So we're going to jump right into it. So fellas, let's just say you're dating a woman, or just, you know, if you're married to a woman and she frequently likes to go out. Like she always hangs with her girlfriends, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, gotta go this place, Friday I'm going here. Or if she goes to the club a lot, the promoters are very familiar with who she is. Would you? She's what?
She's a thought.
Would you be comfortable with that?
She can go as much as she wants. I want every man to want my woman. I want every woman to want my woman.
Hey.
Oh.
I'm okay with that. Got a jealous bone in my body. I think that's a sign of insecurity.
Okay, the fellas agree. Darnell.
My first question is, who money is she spending?
The promoters know she getting it for free.
No, I mean like is she doing her own thing and it's her own money and she ain't messing?
Let's just say she is doing her own thing.
How many kids we got? Cause she not about to leave me changing a bunch of diapers. Why you doing? Okay, all right. I'm just gonna make my own scenario up. I gotta agree with him. You know, if you don't feel comfortable with it, you know, you shouldn't be with it. Trust is everything. So if you won't be insecure about it, that's major and minor stuff. You know what I'm saying? If she was in the club when you met her, you can't be mad. If you met her in the club, why you gonna be mad? Yeah. If she wanna stay in the club.
Good point.
Yeah, but going out is fine. I have no problem with that. I tell my wife to go out every single chance we get. Babe, go out, go have fun. But every day,
you be trying to go out.
But every day, I'll stay in the house with the kids.
Okay.
But to go out every single day in your relationship, no, that's not a real relationship. To me, your relationship is with the streets, is out in the club. When you commit to someone, you should at least, you know, set up a schedule, go out a few times a week, then we got to go out together, stuff like that. But every day, no.
Okay, Linwood.
Nah.
I definitely would have an issue with every day, but this is the perspective of an almost 18-year marriage. But at the same time, you have to go and let her have her fun and have your fun and have, you know, your life, and just be able to separate and come back as one. Now, I'm not going to badger her about going out because I don't want to be badgered when it's time for me to go and do my thing. So as long as we have that equality, then it's cool.
long as home is taken care of.
I guess it's a different perspective depending on if you're married or if you're dating single. I definitely agree with Chris that you know, you should trust your woman. But I also agree if you have kids and you're married, you're not going to be doing that every day. But if you have an understanding, like if I decide I want to go out today and you want to go out Friday, or if you're not making time for the other person, then it might become an issue. But
communication is the key.
But like Donnell said,
shout out to you.
if you met her in the club,
You
then
can't say nothing at all.
You can't really, cause like I know, and I'm not gonna put a name out of course, but I know a dude who dated a stripper that he fell for. And
T-Pain?
No, and then got mad when she kept stripping. And I'm like, well, you're not paying her bills, and so you can't get mad if she continuing, you can't be insecure.
Right.
And that's
I'm my woman's biggest fan.
Yeah.
I'll buy
Chris.
her the tightest thing in the world. I say, go wear that out next time you go. I see you when you get back.
As long as she with me though.
No, she ain't gotta be with me.
Oh,
When she
So
come
you
back to me.
just have 100%, well, you're going to have 100% trust in whoever you want everybody to look at it and know, oh, that's me.
Yeah. Even when I'm not with her. And
All
then
right.
when they want to talk to her, they say, no, we're gonna pass that.
Okay. They said, what's more important to you guys, looks or personality?
Looks.
We know you say looks. Well, let me kind of elaborate on that before you go in. Obviously, you have to be attracted to somebody, but say she has a bad attitude or she cursed a lot, or your friend thinks she ratchet. Like, can you overlook that because she look good? Like, that's what I mean as far as personality.
Personality first, but credit score. I need that.
Little, is that your cousin? Yes.
Looks is the icing on the cake. You still gonna eat that cake, whether the cherry on top or not. But we need to be able to grow together. I don't need to be taking care of no grown woman. She don't need to take care of no grown man.
Chris, what you got to say?
I ain't worried about no credit score. I can fix that for her. I can help her fix it. As long as she's willing to fix it.
Chris, you about to get a woman tonight. But looks is more important to you.
Definitely.
Now,
Her attitude sucks, then she's ugly. But when I first see her, it's all physical. All physical.
I gotta have both. Only because if I dated someone that hasn't been, cute, everybody, or dom piece, but she had a beautiful personality. She was a nice person, outgoing. So, we had fun. But nowadays, I mean,
people was looking at you like, why you wild? People like that. They petty.
But that was my younger days, because I'm like, yo, for real, babe, you can't do this.
My question to that is, how you get to know her inner? If something brought you to her.
I get to know people before I even try to do anything. Like me, I would never walk up to a woman and ask her for her phone number. Most of the time they come to me, but I would never walk up to a woman. I would get to know them before I would try anything.
Let's just say, y'all know I had to bring the questions. So let's just say you're in a relationship or you're dating. How important is cooking to you? So let me set it for you. So let's just say you're with some now. Here go a couple options. A, she can't really cook that good. Do you tell her?
Nope.
Do you try? So do you play it off? Or do you try to help out, get her some cooking lessons, or be like, babe, look, this really not that good. I'm gonna just hold it down. Don't even worry about it. Just clean. Is cooking that important to y'all?
I mean, it's almost like that 80-20 thing, and if the cooking is the 20%, then I can.
Would you tell?
Yeah, I probably would.
But you're married. You're supposed to be 100 with each other. 18 years in, you're supposed to be like, babe, this is nasty.
Fortunately, my wife is a Southern girl, so she can cook.
All right now. Chris, let's
Hot
please tell
dog.
the truth real quick.
I don't need cooking at all. We can go out
You go to Bonefish every week.
and I can keep doing it. Plus, during the week, I had somebody to make me
Shout out to Nikki.
It's healthy eats.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Healthy eating,
What if you were in a
proportion,
relationship, say if she was married, you was married, and she don't cook for you at all, you fine with that?
I'm fine.
Huh. Okay.
I don't need
You're
meals
such
every
an
day.
easygoing guy.
I don't eat meals every day. I'm sorry. During the week, I eat I go to the gym every day and I eat protein shakes. I make my own shakes.
So it's not that important to you.
And on the weekend we gonna go out again. Because that's what I like to do.
Darnell? Oh, for everybody, wait,
No, I'm gonna be real. Like, if she really couldn't cook, I would just be grateful. You know, women don't cook enough nowadays anyway. I'd be grateful that anybody took the time and decided to cook for me anyway. So, you know, whether it tastes good or not, I'm gonna eat it and make her think it's a 3-course meal and ask her for seconds too.
My wife would come home from work and she'll cook no matter what time it is.
all right then.
Shout out to Lauren.
Right, shout out to Laura.
Since day one.
Do you guys think chivalry is dead? A lot of women think it is. And I think, I don't know. I can't speak on everybody because I know what mine does. But yes, please go first.
I think it's nowadays it's so unappreciated that, you know, like a woman don't even really know how to accept it and men don't know how to do it no more either. You know, you gotta be a little unselfish, but you know, I have women, I held the door and they thought I wanted to marry them just because ain't nobody held the door for them. So I don't think it's dead, but it's on life support.
It's on life support.
A lot of the younger generation, like the 30 and under, 25 and under, either just haven't been taught or just don't understand. As a matter of fact, you probably have some young men that think it's soft to open a door or to pull out a chair, something like that. So I think it's more of a generational thing. I don't think that it's dead. It's just that people don't understand what that real man thing is when it comes
Yeah, I think I agree with the generation thing because I noticed that a lot of younger women or young girls think that when guys are doing something, you consider being thirsty now at this point. And I'm like, because he opened the door or took care of something or complimented you. If it's like you do something nice, then you're being pressed, so you're being thirsty. So.
But I even do that with my daughter, my 5-year-old, because I take her to school, so we have to walk. And she's like, Daddy, what you doing? I said, sweetheart, you're not supposed to walk by.
So she understands.
So, you know, she gets it now.
Good. You're supposed to teach a little girl that
Yes.
at a young age. So I like that. That's how she knows what to require. You have a question?
I have a question.
You have a comment? Come on up, Charles. Charles always got something to say.
If you don't show the man that you're a lady, you may not see a door get open. All
You
right?
want it, Charles? You want it?
You may not see when you leave the table, he stands up and then gets back up when you return.
If you don't treat yourself as a lady and require it, then I definitely agree. You have another question, comment?
Yes. My question is for Darnell. You said something about the cooking, right? You said even if the cooking is nasty, you still will eat it. Wouldn't you want to be honest with her to let her know that the food doesn't taste good? So
That's
don't
true.
have
You
her
can't eat
think
nasty food
that she's in the kitchen really burning up and really cooking good, and the food is actually nasty. You should be honest with her and say, look,
I'm being honest with myself that I don't know when the next meal gonna come, so I'm gonna be grateful.
be honest with her, just like, look, you know, the
In a
food is
tactful
okay.
way.
Right.
If you know me, you know I don't have no tact, so I'm either gonna say, baby, I like it, or get this out of here.
Now my next question, as far as guys opening the door. In the beginning, guys will open the door for you. I say a couple of months down the line, all of a sudden it's like they forget they're not supposed to open the door no more. The way how you start out, that's the way how you should continue to open your lady's door. To my opinion.
That's because most women stop requiring it.
What you mean it's not requiring?
I didn't hear you.
Most women stop requiring you to do that.
No.
Like not me, I stand in front of a door and
I say most. I mean,
I know.
when you dealing with that type of situation, you feel like he won. If I feel like I've ran up the hill and I'm planting my flag, I'm not gonna replant my flag. You know what I'm saying?
The old Linwood, I don't start relationships like that.
well,
Maybe
you definitely
maybe
don't.
going inside of a store or you know other places going inside of a building, but a car door, no.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not gonna open up a car door.
So if she stick around, then she just probably like you, and then everything else is a bonus.
But for some, I would never do that. It's just me personally. I would never. Open
But this is the old Linwood.
This is the old Linwood.
The new Linwood opens is right.
I'm married. I'm married. We take 2 cars.
It is on the woman to kind of set that tone and let it be known that certain things are required. And if that woman's not going to require that, then the average guy is going to be like, okay, well, go ahead and get in the car yourself. And it's funny, I was thinking about my wife dealing with my son and his girlfriend. because my wife has it so that, like, if we're driving my son and his girlfriend somewhere now, if my son doesn't open the back door, like, she'll stand there and look like, and he'll be like, oh, okay, and get on his P's and Q's and open the door. So it's pretty much on the woman to kind of keep that tone set and, you know, make them understand that this is what you're supposed to do.
How do you feel about women with plastic surgery? Would you date a woman with fake boobs or fake butt, or does it not matter to you? I already know what you want.
Yeah, I would. Not fake hair though.
Here we go. We get into that.
I don't have any issues with it, you know. As long, I mean, if she happy with herself and whatever, then that's on her. You know, I don't have no issues. I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm gonna get that big butt out of here.
Let's just say your wife comes home, she's extremely unhappy with how her body's looking. Babe, I need to go get this lifted, tucked, and whatever. Would you support her?
If she wants to tweak it, but as far as the implants, we don't need.
Okay.
We don't need none of that. I mean, my wife, she's had 3 babies, so, you know, she just said, baby, you know, maybe one day it'll be okay if I just get it, you know, top. Just, I don't mind. But as far as the fake stuff, now, I don't need a girl with a big butt. Boobs, I might be up in the air about that. I might be up in the air about that. But if she's a female that hasn't experienced anything, that just wants to tweak her body, no, she can't be with me because she's insecure with herself. So how can you be in a relationship being insecure about yourself?
Well, we are going to take a really quick break and we'll be back and we're going to touch on what you just said about the fake hair. So we'll be back with Before I get back into the next topic, we have a guest that would like to say something. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I actually have a question. Will we ask it in the mic?
Yep.
Okay. This is for all the guys, even the guys that are already married with wives. So the question is, would you ever consider dating, or prior to getting married, would you ever consider dating someone outside of your race? And have you, and if so, what were there complications or challenges or obstacles?
I would love to answer that.
Yeah, you go first.
I would love to answer that because my wife is Caucasian, and when we go places, it's not a struggle because I don't care what people think. She'll get eyes from females, and sometimes, you know, older couples that's set in their ways, they'll give us a look or so forth. Even with some of her family, them ones that you don't speak of, they all have a problem with it, but I don't mind it because at the end of the day, we love each other and we have our own family now, so it doesn't bother me at all. I kind of laugh at them.
You're dating a woman, she's on the date, makeup, hair done, everything. A couple dates in, you pick her up, you go on to breakfast. She don't have a weave and she ain't got on no makeup, she on glasses, eyeglasses. How do you feel about that? Like, does that really matter to you as far as their hair, their makeup, their appearance like that?
I'm cool with it, you know. If
Right, I'm like, right.
you know, if that's what I just wish it didn't take so long to do. You know what I mean? I'm being honest. It's a process.
It
you know,
is.
and I wish we could, you know, make up express or something. But other than that, I don't have a problem with it. Whatever she need to do, you know, to make herself feel fine. Because if she happy, I'm happy, and we gonna have a good time.
All right now. Go ahead, S.A.
I'd rather not have the makeup
And you rather not have dating.
in the hair. Yeah, I'd rather not. I don't like weaves. At one point, I wouldn't even date a woman. I've overcome that though, the weave thing, because it's
Now let me ask, why did you not like a woman that wore a weave? Like any particular reason?
I can't pull it.
If she got it in, right? Yes, she can.
It's still jump.
If it's good
He said
hair,
it's still jump.
It's still jump.
if it's good hair,
Right, if it's
still jump.
good, expensive hair, trust me.
It's still jump. And I go like this and before they realize you did it.
don't go Hulk Hogan in there.
Well, I like Hulk Hogan.
Notice she has a nice face like Afro.
Baby, we can't go to the same barber. Your fade can't be better than mine. No, we can't do it. But I'm growing on a natural hair. I was against the whole treasure troll armpit hair look, but I'm
Yes, he said treasure troll.
I'm you know, I've seen the era of my ways, so yeah.
Child. Any of you guys have an opinion on that? What are y'all?
I can't do the weed. I can't do the smell of the glue.
Blue?
Hey, I go in the club.
I smell it. So
I got that. We advanced a little bit, but I still go out and I still see women they walk by and they smell like glue. I know what glue smell like. All right, this. And then they hit you. So,
Me and my wife drove separate cars, and when she was in front of me, she was doing that.
So you're dating a woman quite a few years, and she starts pressuring you about marriage. How do you feel? How did you react to that? Like, let's just say about 3-4 years, and she like, hello. Like, what we doing here?
I know nobody will believe this. That ain't gonna be nobody's boyfriend for 3 years.
I believe it.
I want to get married.
Would you want a man that you had the pressure to do something like that? No. Would you want a marriage that you had to initiate or you had to? I don't want. If you don't want to do it on your own, I don't want it.
Right, I was gonna say, what if she's a little bit ready?
If y'all not on the same page, y'all don't need to be dating. Y'all wasting each other's time.
A lot of men these days, the idea of marriage is greater than what the actual work is. So you got to understand the person. Like, I agree with both the gentlemen. If you're not ready, I don't want to be pressured to actually propose because I got to be ready within myself. But my question is, so I've seen recent events where females are now proposing to men.
That was gonna be my next question.
So I jumped the gun.
How do you feel about that? Would you be okay with a woman getting on her knee asking you to marry her?
Not me as a man, because
It makes you feel some type of
goes
way.
back to chivalry, it goes back to manhood in itself, because men's supposed to be the head of the house.
So would you leave her down there? Like,
I wouldn't leave her down there. I would. If it was love and it was.
You gonna say yeah for everybody?
I'm gonna say yeah for everybody, but then I'm gonna make it a better scene next
Okay.
time. So I would make up for it, and I would have to apologize for her, like for even her having to propose to me.
You want somebody to ask you?
I'll be okay with it.
Let me set the tone for you. Let's just say we all, our normal crew, we all at Bonefish. You dating somebody for like a year, and she get on her knee with a ring, give you a whole speech, say, would you marry me? You gonna be like, you gonna feel like yourself.
I am. I'm gonna feel pat myself on the ass and everything.
I think that the whole man asking the woman thing is just something that's kind of been accepted over years, but show me, whether it be in a Bible or in a law book, where it says that in order for the marriage to be whatever, that the man has to ask the woman.
Honestly, women are the new men nowadays.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I'm just gonna put it to you like that. In every aspect. I mean, I see women with hard hats on, running electricity wires, undercars, changing oil. I won't even change the tire. I call roadside assistance first, just to keep it real.
Like, I consider the victory the moment when she said yes. And you did it in front of whoever you did it, and she decided she was going to be your bride. Like, it's 2 days that you feel like, the day you become a father and the day you become a husband, or you asking to marry, that's 2 days to be proud of, and she can't take that from me.
All right now. I'm not gonna play house for 10 years either. I'm not gonna play house at all if I'm not your wife. And David, you know our thing, I'm not gonna play house, I'm not doing none of that. Now, if I'm not the one for you, that's cool too. But let me do me and you do you. Yeah. Summertime, the weather's getting nice, everybody trying to get their summer bodies together. Do you think it is okay for you to require your woman be in shape and you not?
No.
They said
Love
no.
don't have no size. Yeah.
But it's a lot of men that are like, oh, you got big, your stomach getting real flabby. But it's like, bro, you too. So like, so all y'all on the same page then. If you gonna require require her to stay in shape, you feel like you should be too.
Yeah.
I don't have a requirement to stay in shape. My wife decided that like she's doing Zumba right now. I'm not doing no Zumba. I'm just not gonna do it.
How comfortable are you with your woman having male friends?
Now, I'm a little hypocritical because I have female friends that's strictly platonic, but I'm really not that comfortable with it. I say give them a text. And the test is, send them a text, say, hey, can we have relations? And see what his answer gonna be. Because I guarantee you 9 out of 10 he gonna say, yeah, come on. But at the end of the day, like, it's cool to have friends, but like, he gotta understand lines. Ain't no reason, unless it's an emergency, you can't call this phone past 9:30, bro.
I totally agree with that. Sometimes I've been the brother, and I say, no, I'm not. Because if you took your clothes off and offered it to me, I would. So
That's not really your premise.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean like in that aspect,
I've been
okay.
told, oh, that's like my brother. No, I am not. I'm thinking that in the back of my
Right,
head.
because of who she is, but there may be some female friends.
Because if it was
like-
offered to me, if it was 100% friendship, I would turn it down.
You know, you just have to know where that line is. And if this is a homeboy that's hitting your phone all the time and sending you text messages,
Yeah.
really the text messages don't need to happen if it's not for a reason. If he just hitting you out the blue, hey, how you doing, such and such and such and such, and I can't establish a relationship with this dude, then it's not.
If I know your husband, your boyfriend, I met him, I'm gonna respect your relationship. If I ain't met him, I don't know him. He don't exist.
But that's your friend. That's shitty your shit.
I'm not being shady. I'm telling you 100. Look, I'm on camera. I'm telling you. If I don't know him, I can't respect anything I don't know.
But you should respect your friend.
I do respect my friend.
Her. So she like, this my man just happened and I meet him yet, but that's my man.
If something happens, am I gonna sit there and be like, don't you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, I'm not asking that question.
Okay.
I'm not asking that question. Let's keep it real. I'm not asking that question at all.
She's approaching you on it, and obviously she don't respect hers. But I'm saying she hasn't.
I think the difference is you're talking in terms of you being a single person and her being in a relationship, where the question was us being in relationships, do we have a problem with our...
Ain't two of y'all single?
Yeah, I get what
Two
you're
of
saying.
they single. So
I ain't doing that though.
which two?
He said I'm not doing that.
I'm not.
These two single, these
What?
two men.
No.
One? Just one? Oh, you single.
I'm saying.
But look, I'm not saying that I'm walking around. I'm not saying that I'm walking around like, oh, she thinks she's my best friend, so I'm gonna attempt to. But if it goes down, it happens.
It's getting hot up here.
Yeah, it is hot. But
Hot too?
You started it.
if it goes down, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna say, oh yeah, no, we shouldn't do this. Don't tell me you're gonna sit there and say that. I don't believe you.
It's getting real hot. Everybody break it. Now we'll be back with the juice. What are some of your biggest pet peeves in women? That was like a top question that some people asked me to ask y'all. Who wanna go first?
Smoke.
Smoking? Okay.
Daddy issues, because that's all rap is.
Oh.
I can't do a woman that got daddy issues, because I ain't trying to be your daddy. I'm trying to be your husband.
Okay.
I'll be
He should not be a daddy. Linwood.
Nagging. That's my only issue, nagging. I cannot stand a nagging woman and a ratchet woman.
Okay.
Ugly feet and snoring.
My God.
Pardon.
What? You married, so if Lawrence on the couch will just let it go.
The first time I heard my wife fart, I was literally upset. I was upset for 2 days.
Like for real, like really mad for real?
Me and my wife
Did
have
she
been
need
together
to?
since 2007. I've never heard my wife pass gas. I started the relationship with that. You gonna get trapped
You
under
do
the
that with
blanket and
everybody on
everything. You know, I start all my bad. You know all my bad stuff in the beginning of the relationship,
Okay.
so it's nothing new. And I mean, my partner told me I was wrong, but I'm like, it was new. And it caught me off guard. Like, I was
But she didn't do it on purpose. She probably was trying to hold it and it came out when she just purposely was like, hey babe. Like,
nah, I mean, we was waiting in bed. I think, matter of fact, she was asleep.
oh, she couldn't help it.
What's
You was really mad for 2 days.
it was a full-blown argument. I was upset. I mean, I'm sorry for it now, but it's like, now I think I've made her to point to like, she's not comfortable to do it.
You think? What are some things, what is something that a woman can do or something about her that's like, we cool, but I can't bring her to the cookout or I can't bring her to my mama. Like, what is it?
I know that in the beginning, when I first meet you, if I'm going to bring you around or not. And if I don't see your worth meeting my family, like if I don't bring you to meet my sister, you just, you probably be on the block list after our rendezvous. I probably won't hear from you. Probably never hear from me again.
You kind of have that vibe from that person, pretty much not immediately, but within a certain amount of time. And you said your sister, if I can't bring her around my boys, then you're definitely not coming around the family. And especially if you're one of those chicks that like cuss every other word and
I was gonna say, if she curses a lot, I know that.
attitude is just because I'm not even going to want to be around you at a certain point. So what's the point in even bringing you around the family?
When we go out, I'm usually the payer. But one day, we went out one day, and she said it was brought up that she'll never pay.
Oh, she said that.
Part of dating her was me paying all the time, and you know what that ended up.
Oh, she was using you.
I don't even think it was that.
She was selfish. She was a selfish person.
That's how I looked at it.
I would have ordered and then ring it once the bill came.
Then she told you.
So I had to respect her, right?
Yeah, I mean,
She kept it 100.
Yeah, but she's no longer around.
So let me ask you this, because of that, do you think that can hinder your dating, that you kind of lead with the fact that you pay? Or is that just I know you, that's just something that's how you are.
If she never did it, and I never knew that's how she felt,
It wasn't a
that's fine,
problem.
right?
Okay. Yes. Yeah, okay.
What I think is a turnoff is when you go out with a guy, the guy invites you out and they pay, and then they say, okay, next time we go out, are you going to pay? I don't like when a man bring that to you. If you want to pay, I'm going to pay on my own. I don't need you to ask me, well, I'm going to pay this time, and then you pay the next time. And I think that's a big turnoff.
Yeah, that's really sad.
It is very
I
sad.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But you should be paying by the third time. And next,
Hey, I don't even bring up the bill. Like, if we're going out, I'll pay. I don't have a problem with it. But I think it's a huge turn on when that bill comes
She like, I got
and
it.
she pulls out that card before while you reaching for your wallet.
who invited who out is a pretty good dictator on who should. That's kind of, you don't have to say it. To ask a woman, when you want to pay, I think you should have deleted this number like right there for any man that to ask you that. But I like football, so if it's a football event, I'm gonna pay because you might not like football.
Right.
But if we going to go see Beyonce, you definitely paying for all that.
So since we're talking about dates, let's transition on to the first date. So let's just say on the first date, they went bomb. Let's just say she did pay for it, whoever paid for it. Y'all go back home. Y'all participate in adult activities. Is she still wiping material, or do you just be like, nope, she gave it up too soon?
If she pay and we get in,
Either or.
going to caves the next the next day.
Hey, all that show me is that she knows she won out.
Right.
I ain't judging nobody. Hey, my name ain't Jesus, Jehovah, God, or nothing. You gotta take that up with the man when you get there. But I'm grateful. I'm sure it's grateful.
Chris, what you think about that?
depends on the date.
So, okay, but if your date
Depends on
with-
where we go.
Okay, y'all went to, we just talked about this the other day, the restaurant we both like.
Oh, the Mimo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all have a good night. Do you judge her like, dang, she gave it up? Or no?
So some restaurants are sex restaurants. Some restaurants have
You mean like
a regular side of the
Fridays
menu,
and
a regular side of the menu, and they have a sex side of the menu.
Why is that an expectation? Well, not even that she paid. I'm just saying.
Oh, no. You said she paid.
Okay.
That's part of the celebration.
Now, okay, so let's just say y'all went on a date and it's your birthday. Like, it wasn't a matter of who paid or not.
Okay.
Y'all just say, like, I'm feeling you. We had a long time. Y'all go home and just spark fly. Yeah. You don't be like, you're not wifey material.
I can't wipe.
We all grown. For me, all right, I'm gonna say at least 30 and up, period. We all know what we want. If we go out, have a good time now, it could be the first date, but have we been talking for a month and some change, or, you know, maybe we just didn't have an official date, but we were, you know, hung out here, maybe chemistry is everything, y'all go out, and like you said, you didn't plan it, but you go out, have a good time, the chemistry is awesome, and you could be somebody who maybe wasn't intimate with anybody in a very long time. So for you to sleep with this guy technically on the first date doesn't mean you're like that all the time, but I think a lot of guys think that.
Yep. Not me.
Like the gentleman here was saying, I was in the situation, she paid and things hit it off, and I was very grateful. I was so grateful I married her. And we've been together for 5 years. But it wasn't what happened that evening that attracted me to her and that what made it work. It was her actions after that. We kept talking, she seemed to be more persuasive, and it worked out for us.
So you just left my sister on the first day.
Moving on.
Great show, I love everybody.
Thank you. You kind of know in your mind if you will go there with that person, or if you hoping, Lord Jesus, please let us have a good night. This was a question that some women reached out to me on Facebook to ask me to ask you guys. And I think it's actually a really interesting one. So, you're in a relationship. Do you agree with, let's just say, men, you cheat on your girl. You probably cheated quite a few times. And some women just keep giving you another chance, take you back, let's work through it. But when a woman cheat on you one time, you be like, oh, nope, she home. Like, I can't do it, can't work through it, can't do nothing. Like, do y'all agree with that?
I call it karma.
What's karma?
If she decides she wants to go out and do her, or I really can't be mad if she has forgiven me several times and she went out and did it once. I mean, to me, it's karma, but you know, to the next man, it's, oh, I can't deal with her to think she was with another man. But you know, you do dirt, you get dirt.
Now, based off of the circumstances, you're talking about you're already married. So my thought process is this: do we have any moral ground from the beginning? Like, you probably, this dude, if he cheated when he was married, he probably cheated when he was out just in a relationship. So this is your forgiving nature in itself. That's my whole thing on it. But if he did it, if you did it, if female did it, then you gotta, it's karma. You gotta take what you get. But you know, you still at the same time forgave him that many times. So however he reacts to it, it may not be the same as you. So you gotta take that into consideration whenever you decide to do dirt. And that's hands down, man or female.
Let's just say you never cheated and she cheated. Do you forgive her and move on, or you just like, no, you shouldn't have did it?
It depends on your religious background, your moral beliefs, because for me, but before I proposed to my wife, I laid everything on the line and I thought about worst case scenarios. And I was like, you know what? I would stay. Because no one is perfect. We all come short. We all fall short. Everyone needs forgiveness.
I think men realize, you know, if you're dealing with a self-respecting women, you know, if your woman let a man in her, she cared about that man. So that's why it's harder for men to deal with.
Because y'all just, well, not y'all, but some men just sleep or whatever.
As a man, you can have multiple partners and really not care if the girl breathe the next day or not. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, I hope she breathing, but I'm still gonna go to work just fine. But I know, but in generally, like, you know that most women are not wired that way. So you know, at one point, that shoulder to cry on dude, that one that's always, oh, I got a funny story about so-and-so at work. Yeah, you know she built some type of relationship with him to the point the way she felt to let him in, and that's why it hurts us so bad that we'll be ready to call it quits, because we know that you gonna be thinking about that man regardless. I mean, you know, some sexual partners, you don't even remember their name. You just remember Shorty with the Honda. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you don't even remember nothing about her, but you know that other man's gonna be on your wife's mind because, or girlfriend or whoever, because you know she cared enough to let him in there.
You got a question for everybody up here? Come on.
I mean, I was just trying to go off your topic. I got a question. So, long-term relationship folks. One, is it okay for you to let your spouse know your fetishes?
What type of stuff you into?
No, I'm serious. Okay, so my man Chris said feet. You don't like feet. That's not the same for everybody.
Well, mine's gonna know.
I feel like
But every female don't have feet. I'm talking about just fetishes. A lot of people
Oh, mine's gonna
have
know.
different fetishes.
Oh, mine.
I think they should know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, you should
So
know.
how soon?
Exactly.
Tell them, baby.
You gotta,
Some people got fetishes.
It depends on what your
That's what I'm
fetish
saying.
is.
Some people got fetishes.
Some people got fetishes.
I like the BDSM stuff.
Okay, so you might like your girl is your girl is sanctified. You need her, she's sanctified, but your fetish is BDSM. At what point do you want to tell her that?
It's gonna take a while, but I think you just start off lightly, like, you know, babe, hit me here, or, you know, babe, let's get a paddle or something like that. I mean, chains and whips, it's like me. I ain't gonna lie.
Bring it up,
You know,
son.
you gotta, you know, sometimes if people, they're not into it, sometimes you just gotta, you know, like, babe, you know, this is what I like, you know, smack me, you know.
I say bring it up subtle, like, so babe, how you feel about this?
I'm sure.
Well, on that note, that's all the time we got for today. So, great show. I want to thank the guys up here for coming to participate, for being a part. I appreciate your opinions.